What's up, MiniTruck?
Shout out to Moto Cheese. Today's video is going to be really fun because I bought my truck about 2 weeks ago and I haven't really done anything yet because I've been waiting for registration. But with COVID, that is taking forever. So what I was going to do is I was going to wait till after I got my plates to do everything, but I'm too impatient. So what we're going to do in today's video is a full restoration, full upgrade, full everything. This truck is going to look completely different when this weekend is over. So this is going to be at least a 2-3 part video. So as you see, the truck of the bed has seen better days. It's pretty rusty. It's not the end of the world though. What we're going to do is paint this whole thing black with truck bed coating. We're going to paint the roll bar black. I think I'm going to go up to like right here where the indent is. I'm going to do the rails. I'm going to do above that part too. That's going to be the first project. And then what we're going to do is, you know, if you have a HiJet or most mini trucks, honestly, it's very loud in here. But what I want to do is turn this into a Rolls Royce. So we're going to sound deadenate the entire interior. So I'm going to strip all of this, put sound deadener that I have over there, and we're going to hopefully get a little quiet. I know obviously it's not going to make a big difference to be like a Rolls Royce, but if it can help, it can help. And then we're also, I want to paint this. I was trying to take this off yesterday, but it was weird. It's just like there's a bowl back here and it's hard to get to, and I gotta take off the headlights. So I might just be lazy and just tape over that and paint this black. And I want to paint the bumper black. I'm going to show you guys everything you're going to need to do this whole project, right? So what we have here is the Noiko sound deadener from Amazon. I got black because initially I was going to get like Dynomat or something like that because I've used them before. But seeing how I want to put it everywhere, like here, behind the seats and everything, I didn't want to have silver and brown and black. I feel like the colors would have clashed. So I end up just getting this one in black. Got this to remove everything. Got these two rollers because I heard that if you don't do this, it doesn't make that big of a difference. Bought a sander, got 220 grit. This is a 60 grit sponge just in case. Got some tape. This is what I'm going to use for the bumpers and the battery cover. I was trying to find 2-in-1 filler, but I couldn't, so I'm just going to use this for now, just to go over the rust spots and fill them in. We got the truck bed coating. I got 2 quarts, some basic paint brushes, mask, gloves, some extra gloves. Have this for the interior. I'm probably just going to spray this on the seat, see if it makes a difference. And then Chemical Guy soap. Mostly everything here I bought on Amazon, so I'll probably put the links in the bio if you guys want to use it. And then I got new bolts just because I'm really OCD when I do projects. I would love to have new bolts on the entire car, honestly. So went to Home Depot and bought a bunch of new bolts. And then tool wise, you're not really gonna need much. You just need a ratchet, screwdriver, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm not really doing much, just really painting. So most of the prep is honestly right here. So I've honestly never painted anything. I've never even held a sander in my life. So this video should be really interesting. I'm sure it's not gonna be too hard, and I'm very OCD, so I think it's gonna come out fire. So I'm not sure what I should start first. I feel like the interior really isn't gonna be that hard. It's just a matter of just taking this off and then the seats, and that really shouldn't be that hard, especially for an interior this small. So I'm gonna start with the bed first. I'm gonna take out the roll bar, sweep all this mess up, take off the panels, and then from there just start sanding. I was gonna clean it first, but I feel like it makes more sense for me to sand it and then clean it. So we're gonna start with this right away and see you guys in a sec.
Jill, is that you?
If you don't know the way you take the sides off, there's just screws on each side. So there's one there on the other side, and then one right here. I bought new ones of those as well, just because mine were really rusty. So I'm gonna connect the sander now, and I'm gonna get busy on this. So it's been about like 20 minutes. I did 1/3 of the bed so far. It's coming out pretty good. I think I'm gonna do a coat of primer under this entire bed because it's pretty rusty. There's no reason for me to just do spots when I would say, what, 80% of it has rust. So we're just gonna do a nice little rust primer under this entire thing, and then I'll put the bed coating after. So let's get back to that right now. All right, so all the sides are done, roll bar is done. The bed of the truck is done. I'm gonna go push this to the street now, give it a nice little wash, and we'll start the primer. I don't know if you see the physics behind this, but I have it on a slant so I can speed up the drying process. Alright, so while the bed dries and the side panels dry, the plan after that is that we're going to hit it with this rust reform first, and then this paint and primer. And then if that runs out, I have this left. Probably won't use any of this. And then I'm going to hit it with the bed coating. I'm going to use paint brushes instead of rollers because I saw a guy do it on YouTube, and he said because it's so thick, it looks easier. And I kind of understand what he was saying, seeing how the ridges and stuff like that. So let's let that dry, and then we'll be back at it. When you're doing any paint job, the most important part is prep. So I'm going to take my sweet time prepping the whole van, masking everything nice and neat. I'm going to do the first coat of spray paint on here, and then I'm going to prep the side. So let me start that right now. Alright, so prep is done. As you can see, I'm gonna do a couple coats of this. Alright, so for the last, no exaggeration, like 20 minutes, I've been trying to get this straight. And I'm not sure if you can see, but it's on its way there. I took this off and ripped it out like 4 times already. But I'm gonna do this, and then after that, I'm just gonna paint it with the bed coat. My main goal right now is having that straight, because if that's not straight, I'm gonna go insane. All right, so this is done. I mean, I think that's the best we're gonna do. It's pretty straight in my opinion, but the truck has been sitting out here for a while in the direct sun, so it's hot, hot, hot. I don't wanna paint the bed yet while this is so hot, so what I'm gonna do is park across the street. So the truck's been sitting here a while now. It's definitely much cooler. Have my little paint set up right here. I'm gonna start opening these up, shake them up a little bit, and let's start with the first coat of paint. First coat is done. I definitely underestimated how thick this bed liner is because this is a pretty thick first coat. But I'm gonna do at least 2 more coats. I have 2 quarts of paint, so this is looking the worst right now. But I definitely feel the textured material already. So let's start that second coat. All right, second coat is done. You can kind of see it coming together now. There's some places where I could have sanded a little better. Let me see if I can find one. Oh, right here you can kind of see the rust still. There's a couple places, like right here. That's it. I'm gonna do 1 more coat, and then I'm gonna start working on the other panels. All right, so it's like 2 hours later. Doing the sides of the bed now. I only did 2 coats on here. See my hands, I've been getting really busy. Still gotta do the back of the center bed right here, but these 2 are mostly done. I'm just gonna go over it with a small brush to make sure I didn't miss any spots, but it's coming along pretty good. Many hours later, we got the bed nice and done. Here's the first side, second side. 2 quarts of paint is exactly how much you leave. That's really all I have left. Got the centerpiece drying right here, and then the roll bar is coming along. Left this part blank so it can dry. So in the next video, what you're gonna see is me installing the sound deadener and the entire interior and stripping everything out. I have it right here. I would try to start today, but it's already like 7. I've been doing this for no lie, like 12 hours. This is a long job, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to sanding, the amount of coats you gotta do, need it to dry. I can't wait to pull off the masking tape and see how good my lines are, but this is a pretty successful video as of right now. For this only being like less than $100, this is 1000% worth it. Once everything is done drying, I'm gonna add it all together so you guys can see exactly how it looks. Roll bar's coming out nice. I think right now I'm gonna take off the masking tape and fix the little issues. I was pretty impatient with the drying process, so I know like that little corner definitely needs some paint. Whatever's resting here needs some paint, so let's start with this. Those straight lines.
Jill, is that you?
So the side isn't the best. As you see, it's kind of choppy right here. Here is absolutely perfect. So it's a little choppy, and like I was saying, I gotta like do this over, but I'm gonna do that after I put the rest of the sides on. So let's do that really quick. All right, so now that the bed is on, let's address some of the issues. One issue is right here, so I gotta paint that black. Same thing goes for here. I didn't paint those little brackets black intentionally, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about them actually. I kind of like them. Let me see how it looks from back here. Yeah, I might leave those white actually. Pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty solid. I guess I'll try to get in this little nook and cranny right there. Do touch up back there. But I mean, for a day's work, less than $100, what? I'll put a before picture right next to this. It looks way better. Way better. Wait till I put rims on it. Wait till I put the roll bar back in. It's gonna give it a much better look. It's not even, I'm 100% happy with the result of this. If you end up losing the screws that hold it tight, you just could go to your local Home Depot or your hardware store and buy these. They fit perfectly. About to put them all around, have some new ones on. After that, I'm gonna pick up this roll bar, see if it needs any last minute touches, and then we're pretty much done for the day. So I was about to mount the roll bar, but there's still some small imperfections that I just fixed. So once this dries, I'm gonna mount the bad boy up. I should have mounted it first, now that I think about it, because now I have to put my dirty feet on the bed. But regardless, we're gonna do this next. So today's video is coming to a close. Like I said, next video is gonna be painting the battery cover black, painting the front bumper black, and gutting the entire interior and putting sound deadener so it can sound like a Rolls Royce in here. But today was definitely a fun video. It was definitely a fun project. If you like videos like this, subscribe for more, leave a like, and thank you for watching. Peace.